Good morning to all of you and welcome to my channel English Paramount. In my previous classes, I have already gone through the question text. Today, I am coming to the direct and indirect speech, that is reported speech in detail. Now coming to the definition of the reported speech, you know that a speech is what a speaker speaks or the speaker statement is speech. स्पीकर जो बोलता है उसको स्पीच बोला जाता है. Speech is of two types, direct speech or direct narration, that is DN. What the speaker speaks directly is DN. स्पीकर जो डायरेक्टली बोलता है उसको डायरेक्ट नरेशन और DN बोला जाता है. And B is indirect speech or indirect narration, that is IN. So keeping the meaning the same with the speaker, if we express the speaker statement in our own language, that is indirect narration or IN. स्पीकर का स्टेटमेंट को हम अगर हमारा ओन लैंग्वेज में बोलेंगे और वहां मीनिंग चेंज नहीं होगा तो उसको IN बोला जाता है. कमिंग टू एक्सप्लेनेशन, इन द डायरेक्ट नरेशन शी सेज आई एम गुड. हियर सेज एंड एम, दे आर टू verbs in this sentence, and I am good is within inverted commas, says is outside the inverted commas, and that's why it is the reporting verb because it reports something. M is the verb which is inside the inverted commas and it is known as reported verb, and the statement I am good which is inside the inverted commas is called to be reporting speech. So the indirect narration, which is also known as reported speech, of this sentence will be she says that she is good. Now coming to some tips or important points on reported speech. The first point that we have to remember in A is in the indirect narration or reported speech, inverted commas are never used. यहाँ inverted commas use कभी भी नहीं होता है. B, the first letter of the subject in the reporting speech. रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच का डायरेक्ट नरेशन में जो फर्स्ट लेटर होता है सब्जेक्ट का वो कैपिटल होता है, which is capital. There are changes into small letters in the reported speech if it is not a name. अगर ये प्रॉपर नाउन नहीं है तो रिपोर्टेड स्पीच में वो फर्स्ट लेटर भी स्मॉल होगा यहाँ. Then C, even if there is a question mark or a mark of exclamation at the end of a sentence in the direct narration, that always changes into a full stop in the indirect narration. क्वेश्चन मार्क और मार्क ऑफ एक्सक्लेमेशन जो भी DN में है वो IN में आने से फुल स्टॉप ही होगा. D, in the reported speech we should not be bothered about its literal meaning, but we should maintain the proper grammatical structure of the sentence during its conversion. यहाँ लिटरल मीनिंग को हम नहीं देखेंगे, ग्रामेटिकल स्ट्रक्चर सही है या नहीं उसको हमको मेंटेन करना होगा सही करके. Then in E, some conversions take place in the IN like this. If in the DN yesterday is there, then in the IN it will be the previous day or the last day or the day before. Tomorrow will be the next day, the following day or the day after. Today will be that day or on that day. Eat will be eat or that. Come will be come or go. Thus will be so. Ago will be before. This will be that. These will be those. Here will be there. Now will be then or at that time. Hence will be thence. And you will be I if it is not addressed to anybody. Now coming back to the rules of the reported speech. If the reporting verb in the direct narration, this is the first rule, if the reporting verb in the direct narration is in the present tense, then in the indirect narration there will be no change in the tense of the reported verb. अगर डायरेक्ट नरेशन में रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब प्रेजेंट टेंस में है तो इनडायरेक्ट नरेशन में रिपोर्टेड वर्ब का टेंस का कुछ भी चेंज नहीं होगा. If it is in present tense, it will be in present tense. If it is in past, same past will be there. And if it is in future, then the same future will continue. So Examples, in the direct narration, he says, I am good. Then in IN, it will be he says that he is good. M is changed into is, but the present tense is maintained. In B, she says, I shall be good. Then she says that she will be good. I takes shall, she takes will, the same future. He says, I was good. He says that he was good. Watch, the same past is there. So the tense of the reported verb is not going to be changed if the reporting verb is in present tense. Now coming back to rule 2. If it is in past tense, what will happen? So rule 2 says, if the reporting verb in the DN is in past tense, in the IN, the tense of the reported verb also changes into the same past tense. So taking the same example so that it will be clear for you. In A, he said, I am good. He said that I am good will be he was good. Then B, she said, I shall be good. She said that she would be good. I am changes into he was. I shall be changes into she would be. Then in C, he said, I was good. He said that he was or had been good. Here, a very important rule is there. Was or were changes into had been. Then from the third rule onwards, we will not say that if the reporting verb is in past tense, it will happen. No, because always from the third rule onwards, the reporting verb will be in past tense. Now, in third rule, reported verb, if it is in past tense and it is a main verb, then the past perfect form, that is had plus V3, will be written. Examples, he said, I slept for 8 hours today. It will be he said that he had slept for 8 hours that day. Again in B, she said, you ate the apples. It will be she said that you ate will be I had eaten the apples. Then the fourth rule, which is the final rule for today. If the reporting speech is universally true, the same sentence is written in the reported speech without any change. Examples are, he said man is mortal. He said that man is mortal. Or he told that man is mortal. He said God is one. He said or told that God is one. So today we came to an end to part 1 of reported speech. So friends, please like my video, share the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all.